this player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your... It's week 8 of the NFL, and we'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Steelers and the Giants on Monday Night Prime Time.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August,
and here's Pickett to put it in the air off the bat. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
that just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So the Steelers make their way out, led by their 4th-year quarterback, picked up in the offseason from the Chicago Bears, Justin Fields.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know what else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Fields. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Fields. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Warren will try the right side. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Warren again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Warren, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point try good by Gano. A shotgun snap, Fields. Here's one deep for Pickens. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. Pittsburgh, 51 yards. Out of the gun, Fields. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Well now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. Frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To make it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Pickett. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Pickett sets up play action. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. On the give, it's Warren. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You look at this Steeler defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he's been doing it through the air and on the ground to start the season, currently leading the NFL in rushing yards by a quarterback here in the month of September. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that you first this is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on third down.
Fields now to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. Just a gain of a couple there. That is second down. Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Big play from a big man, Kayvon Thibodeau, off the edge and dropping him behind the line.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Off play action, Fields dumps it off for Spiller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, as they've got it as we resume action. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Inside the 15 before they drop it. Following the play line, they stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And he's got it. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Get out of here with a win,
Spiller. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So partner was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Boswell for the extra point.
Get that field goal.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Isaiah Spiller capping things off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Pickett. Under pressure, they got him again. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Nick Herbig, that's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. And boy, before the drive even starts, here's a timeout. Wow. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
And Burns has found a new home with the Giants this offseason. He's thrilled to be in the metropolitan area. The guy they call the Spider-Man nets another sack.
To throw is Fields. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Fields. And that is incomplete. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Pickett now from the gun here. That's complete to Slayton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Pickett back to throw. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. But Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Giants on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Jamie Gillen now on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And out across midfield down to the 45. Big hands there on the score. Gets a 1st down. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. 2nd and 5. On play action, Fields. To the right side and complete to Washington. And first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. From the gun, here's Fields. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Now it's Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Now Fields. Sliding out of the pocket. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it, and the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking to throw, Pickett. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 4th down on is the punt team sending this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Steelers offense and George Pickens set to take over again. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Fields. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Lamar Jackson leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Ladd McConkey, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Jimmy Garoppolo, a very good performance as his guys run their record now to 5-2. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Third quarter starts with a run from Spiller. Takes it to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on third down, Fields. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
A handoff for Warren.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Spiller. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Play action. It's Fields.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They run behind center with Spiller.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Option play, here's Spiller.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Now Pickett. Got his man, it's Warren.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
it's Warren.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run it, Warren.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Pickett will look to throw it.
Forced out to his left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Kenny Pickett.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. New York set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Back now in Pittsburgh. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
Off-play action. Pickett. Catch made by Slayton.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's Pickett.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here's Jamie Gillen now
as he's on to punt for New York. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
play fake. Now Fields to throw. And a quick throw there is incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there.
And it's second down.
Build that momentum offense.
Now Spiller on the toss left side.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Fields now to throw.
He's got Wilson, middle of the field.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. New York set to take the field.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here's Warren. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Pickett back to throw.
He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
Now a run with Warren.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, here's Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Warren. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
It's Pickett on the keeper.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
Kenny Pickett
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Giants have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. On play action, Fields.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Fields completes it to Austin. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 78 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Extra point now by Boswell. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now out come the Giants. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Slot man moves right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead they run up the middle here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks very long because he's just going to speed right past them. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Looking to throw, Pickett. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Pickett. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Pickett, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead